Yeah, Dexter. Oh, man. Ow. Oh my God. Abby, you're already here. I'm still eating my breakfast. Dexter just tried to jump on my lap just as I went live, and he just dug his claws into it. And I was like, buddy, you put a hole in my damn trousers. Mate. There you go. Yeah. Clean your paws. I've mud on my trousers now. Filthy. Honestly. How's Abby? Sorry, I am eating breakfast. I don't care. I have a go-ahead bar with yogurt on it, which was lovely. And these are lush. So Velveeta soft baked chocolate chips. So good. So good. Oh, and Twixie's here as well. What is happening? What's happening? Oh. Why are you not frozen anymore either? What's that about? That was a surprise. I was like, wait, I don't know what to do. I can't talk to myself for 3 minutes and warm up. What's happening? Ah! Hello to you both, though. This is lovely. How are you? How's things going? As usual. What's happening? I really, I was up early this morning, actually. I was up at like, what time was I up? 5:30? 5:36ish. I was up this morning. Yeah, just spent the morning doing my thing, really. Right, Dexter, do you want to come up here and not scratch my leg to pieces? Do you want to come up? Come on then. There you come up. There we go. All right. Ta-da! Hello, everyone. It's Dexter. There we go. He always looks so happy, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, all right, everyone. Hi. You know, 20 minutes ago, I feel privileged. I feel wonderful. I feel great. Don't you, Dexter? Do you feel good? How do you feel? How do you feel? Do you feel good? You feel all right? He feels great. Your alarm did not go off. But Dexter says hello. He's gonna say hello. No, he's not gonna say hello at all. He's not. It's weird. He's straight. He's like a strange social cat. He doesn't really want to be played with. He just wants to be stroked. Like, that's all, isn't it, buddy? You just want to be stroked, don't you, mate? That's it. That's all it is. The radio didn't go off. Oh dear. What needs to be replaced, Abby? What needs to work? What needs to be fixed for that to happen? Not good. Not a good time. No, that's not what we want at all. So wait, hang on. You just woke up, Twigsy. I mean, that's kind of cool, actually. That's good news. You want to capitalize on that. You know, you get up early. It's a good time. Unless, did you get up like abnormally early, considering what time you're in bed, or did you just go to bed early? Everyone's saying hello to you. Do you want to say hello back? Do you want to say hello? Go on, say hello. Here, look. What's that? Oh, there you go. Say hello to everyone. Go on. I'm going to put it up so you can see him, but you can't. There he is. Yeah, he said hello. There we are. Fantastic. A little attention there for everyone. Well done, Dexter. Yeah. Yay. We said hello. We said hello. We said hello to everyone. You tend to break everything by accident. Oh, that's okay. Well, hopefully you grow out of the clumsiness. Well, I mean, being 71, again, drool all over the place. I need to start bringing wipes with me when I do this. Oh, it's actual dripply drool. Oh, why are you so gross? And again, my trousers are filthy. Why? Oh, why, Dexter? Can you just learn to please not dribble, learn to swallow, and learn to clean yourself? We need to do both those things. And he's usually, you've heard me, right? Most lives, he's cleaning his butthole. But today, he's walking his dirt on his paws all over my trousers. And all you're thinking is, why are you not stroking me? That's my priority, isn't it, buddy? That's all he's thinking. Woke up at like 11:30, but I wasn't hungry, so I went back to sleep and set alarm for 10 to 12. Oh, cool. Okay. Nice. All right, then. You bring the sink, the bath, the radiator, my bed, a toilet lid, a cupboard, a light. Abby, are you sure you're not actually just the sim? Are you sure that's not what's happening here? Are you actually just the sim in a video game? That's what it is. And the person in control of your life is, you know, maybe learning to play the game. That's right. Yeah. Stroke yourself on the table. Dribble on the table. Don't dribble on me. There we go. He's at it now. No, the table's not good enough, is it? Maybe you are. Exactly. Have you checked to see if there's one of those big green shiny diamonds up above your head at all? Have you checked that? Right. Do you know what? Right. You're going to lie down now. You're going to. There you go. Okay. And we're lying down. All right. Okay. It's very difficult to stroke you when you're standing on my lap and we're walking around. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, just dribbling everywhere. Right. Do you know what? Okay. We're getting wipes because I can't do this, mate. I'm getting wipes, guys. I'll be right back. It's just. Oh. Why do I have pets? Wait. Oh, there's wipes. There's wipes over here. I'm getting this way. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Right. Oh yeah. Why has everyone I know broken their beds? Because breads aren't really that good. The thing is, no, for a really good sturdy bed, it actually costs a hell of a lot of money. Beds generally as framed, because some beds are just designed for people to sleep in them, and even then some beds are designed really badly and don't really support the full weight of a human being. So they'll make it look robust, but they're like, you put anything over like 40 kilos on it and it's like, oh my God, I can't do it. So yeah, you have to kind of like really invest in beds, which is annoying, but yeah, because we all need to sleep. It's quite an important thing to do. So yeah. Right, Dexter, you coming back? You coming back up here? What on earth is that? That's weird. What is that? You gonna come back up here, or are you just gonna? What are you gonna do? Hey, what's your plan? What's your plan, Mister? By the way, I've still got more. You want to put a hole in the ceiling with your head, Abby? You're definitely a sim, 100%. Where are you? Oh, you're there. By the way, guys, at some point I'm also gonna have my nut butter from Nature Valley. This is the bomb. They're amazing. And then maybe a bag of Watsits as well. Might do that. At the latest, I'm going to come off at 1:15 as well, because today particularly is a busy day, so I do need to get stuff done. But just so you know, 1:15, I'm going to start heading off. It's a shame. But what's good news is that actually within the next certain number of weeks, I'm actually going to start physically going into college. Not every day. There'll probably be like 1 or 2 days a week. I'm not sure, but I will actually start to visit work. So while that's bad because I won't be able to do this on a Wednesday, it's good because I'll be like physically out in the world again. Woohoo, can't wait. So it wasn't even your house. You put a hole in the ceiling and you was at your auntie's house when younger, jumping up and down the bunk bed, whacked your head in the ceiling and put it on a hole. Abby. It was painful. I mean, I'm not surprised it was painful. I would have expected it to be painful. There you go. It can't have been that solid if you put a hole in it. And also, how hard were you jumping? How hard is your head? You got a granite head? Is it granite? Is it like really, is it like really rock solid? The really firm head you got there? Is that what it is? This nice firm granite head. You just bang, hole in it, bang. And that's what it is. You do want to come back up here, don't you? Come on. Come on. I can tell you want to come back up here. Just right. Okay, here's what we're going to do. It's time to wipe Dexter. Yay! Wiping the cat. We're going to wipe the cat. Have you scratched your head again? For God's sake. Right. Yeah, wipe off the drawer. No, stop that with your face. Stop it. Wiping the face. I don't care. I don't care that you don't like it. I don't like you drooling everywhere. So we're going to wipe the drool off your face. He's really like, oh, God damn it. Okay, it's done now. We're done now. We're finished. Thank you for trusting me. I appreciate you. Okay, close that up. And then when you're ready, you can come back. Come on. You can come back now. I'm not going to wipe you anymore. Clumsy big head. He is a clumsy big head. But we're not talking about Dexter. We are, of course, talking about Abby. But equally clumsy big heads, because this one has still got that mark on the side of his head. Turns out he's just scratching it too much. I told my partner and she was just like, well, yeah, hello. That's what cats do sometimes. You showed me an ad for it. I was like, all right, okay. But you really done it in, mister. You really have. If you're on about me, then nah. No, I wasn't talking about you. I was actually just paying attention to this chap here who doesn't know how to swallow. I'm saying this, I feel like I'm about to draw myself. So now I know where you get it from. The drooling dad, me. Oh, Daddy Dan likes to drool, doesn't he? Yes, he does. He does. Right, let's look up some beds. Screw it. I'm gonna take a look. Right, so it's for a decent bed. So actually, what I'll also Google is exactly what you said, Twigsy. Like, why do beds? In fact, let's see what Google says. Why do beds have slats? Why do beds creak? Why do beds explode in the nether? That's clearly a Minecraft question. I love it. Why do beds have headboards? Why do beds have wheels? Why do beds get bed bugs? Okay, so why do beds break? Why do dogs break their beds? No, why do beds break? Here we go. I love it. Breaking in a new mattress. No. Why the hell do I keep breaking my beds? This is the student room. Okay, I feel like this might get a little bit, but we'll see. So here's the starter of this post. Let me just put that there. There we go. So Twigsy, you said, Twigsy said people break the beds a lot. So here's the post. Oh, Nerd Cubes, lovely. I just sat down on my bed 5 minutes ago and the damn thing collapsed in on itself. I've only had it for a matter of months too. This happened to my previous bed as well. I'm not a massively heavy guy. I weigh 93 kilos, which isn't actually that heavy because that's about how much I weigh on a good day, on a really good day. Surely beds are designed to support that weight. What the hell is the reason for this? Yeah, true. Then people are like, ha, same problem. It's like we're cursed or something. Right, here we go. Do you have wooden slats? They're rubbish. Imagine the pain. Yeah, cool. Won't finish that one. About 6'2", 93 kilos. That's not bad. It's a proper bed foundation. So hang on. Let's see what else Google has to share with us. Let's see what else there is. I love it. 3 tips help break in your bed. How to break in a new mattress. Breaking in your new mattress. Breaking bed. What? Oh, no. I love it. Why your waters are likely to break when you're in bed. Cool. How a broken bed nearly ruined my marriage. This is all really valuable stuff, as you can see. This is all really it. But it's just because I'm, I think I'm familiar with how people break their beds. Wooden slats, and it's never broken. It's my nana's old bed. I think sometimes it's a matter of, I think it could be a combination of, and these are all just guesses because I don't actually know. I reckon the most obvious one is how is it used, right? Is it just, are you literally just sleeping in it and it breaks? Because if that's the case, then the next question wants to be, was it put together properly? Oh, thanks, Abby. There you go. Look at that. That's still good information. So everyone be careful when you're relaxing in bed because your waters might break. Bit of factoids just pouring out for you there. What was I going to bloody say? Yeah, so it might simply not just be put together properly. If your bed collapses or breaks, it could be a matter of that. It could also be, depending on the size of it, I think sometimes it's just a case of where exactly you sleep. I think that there are just, again, like I said, I think some beds are just designed really poorly where they don't allow for where you sleep in the bed. So there's like a lot of, the bed's not set up for a lot of pressure put on one side or in one place. So unfortunately what happens is that pressure builds and builds and builds and eventually just goes. I'm rolling with what Abby said. I'm going to go with that. I think it's because you're a sim. That's why. Sims break beds. I'm going to Google that for fun. Let's Google that for fun. Sims break beds. Oh, okay. No, they're just trying to sell me The Sims 4. Murphy bed death. Oh, Lord. What's going on? Tiny living. Oh, there's no bug beds. Oh, Here we go. Beds keep breaking. The Sims forum. For some reason, this is in 2010. Let's go back a decade to the Sims forum and see what's going on. Is anyone else having a problem with beds? For some reason, all my beds keep breaking. I think you are a Sim. Is this your question? You posted this. It doesn't have an, oh, Callan 37206, a new member. Probably not now because this was 2010. So maybe a new member back then. All of my beds keep breaking. My Sims will sleep in them just fine until all of a sudden they won't. I can click on it and tell them to sleep, but they will not get in and then try to go to another bed. It's odd. I have very little CC. I don't know what that means. Only two outfits. Is CC? No, CC is not the Samaritans. What's the CC? Very little CC. Only 2 outfits, and they have been in my game forever, so I'm not sure what could be causing the problem. I thought it was just one particular style of bed, so I changed it. But now all of the different beds in my household are doing this. There we go. So I have, what is this? I have that problem. Simple fix. So here you go, right? If you're experiencing, like Twigsy, share this with your friends, okay? This is what you tell them, word for word, right? Verbatim, to make sure it's exactly this. Write this down. This is what you do, okay? So Abby, also, you could be Callum. Seriously. This is Jodie's response. Jodie 22. Okay. I have that problem. Simple fix. Delete the bed and buy a new one, and they will use the bed again. I don't have much CC in my game at all, and I had this problem since I started with just the base game. Again, I don't know what CC is. I'm guessing it's the currency. But Twigsy, did you write that down? Do you want me to read it again? I'll make sure, because, you know, if you need me to read it again, I'll definitely get that. Callan said again, the problem just started for me. I have been deleting the beds and buying new ones. I just wish I didn't have to. It would be nice if the game would work the way it's supposed to without a different bug every few times I play. What game is this for? Is this The Sims 3? My goodness me. It's The Sims 3 forum. It is. Wow. 3.2 million. Wow. Oh my God, guys. Callum is controlling me. That's the right there. Exactly. Get a new bed. So literally next time John or your girlfriend says, Twigsy, oh, I broke my bed, be like, fine, delete it, get a new one. Duh. Honestly, God. So maybe next time, Abby, before you go to bed next time, right, what you should do is stop outside your bed, look at it, and then literally, instead of getting in the bed, point at the bed and go and literally just be like, Ma, Baba Slaba, and literally look up like you're looking at Callum, who's controlling you, and then don't get into bed. Walk around your house for a while aimlessly, and then fall asleep on the kitchen floor. And every time you feel like you need to go to bed, do exactly that, and then eventually a new bed will appear. Callum will buy you a new bed. He'll delete the old one. I think that'll work. That would be trippy if a new bed arrived in your house randomly now. Oh, see what happens Monday. Right. Keep beds. I can actually see Abby doing this. Because Abby's great. That's why. Abby is wonderful. Abby gets it. I mean, this is the thing. This is a nice bed, but again, I would not buy a bed frame for 89 quid. I wouldn't. Hell no. Hell to the no. Absolutely not. Some of these beds are sick, though. I really want like a low sitting bed. That'd be nice. I used to have a bed with 2 mattresses on it, which is super cozy, but I really love a low lying bed. Yeah. 80 quid. All right, chill out. Let's not be too cheap here. 80 quid bed frame. Relax. Not doing it. No. Some of these are fit. Some of these bed frames. I really like 4-poster beds, though. That's my favorite type of bed. Just big 4-poster beds. Just, they're great. They are super great. In fact, I'm going to look at some beds. You'd be like, I'll start glitching. Exactly, yeah. Balasma, Rabatabata. Just running around the house and then stop every now and then and go, oh. And then turn around again, look up at the ceiling, mama, and then, that'll be it. My Simlish is top form, by the way. Top form. It's brilliant. There So it does explain why you walk into the room for no reason and wonder why you walked in there. Maybe the person clicked on the room and you walked into it. Well, exactly. Yeah, that could be exactly it. Or you walked into the room and the player hasn't actually clicked on what they need you for in that room. So you're just like there, standing there. And then suddenly you need the toilet. And you're like, all right, I'll go to the toilet then. And then you suddenly it's like, oh, wait, I needed you to practice charisma. You need to go back to the mirror. And you're like, oh, for God's sake, I need the toilet though. And you're like, okay, let me do that first. And then I'll go to the toilet. We're all just living in a game of The Sims. Like right now, this is what I'm doing. This is it. I'm practicing my charisma. I can feel my charisma levels going up. Baba smada da, rabba da, rabba smada da da da. Baba sma, rada da, rabba da ba da. And that's it. Oh, robots. Color mama? Amazing. Oh, that sounds nice though. It's got a very high headboard and like an oak wood cut. No, that's nice. That is nice. That sounds nice. What's not nice about it? Unbelievable. I like that rundown there. This is what you sound like. You just talk gibberish. You just talk nonsense. Right, I'm having my nut butter. It's the chocolatey center, which I love. That's the part I really am here for. So good, guys. It's just delicious. It's like Nutella between two hobnobs. That's what that. Yeah, in fact, that's exactly what it is. It's Nutella chocolate spread between two hobnobs. So good. So good. Okay. Oh wow. Amazing. Okay. The lower headboard. Fair enough. Also, yeah, I'm familiar with that as well. I have a zero coordination with my furniture. Actually, that's a lie. What am I talking about? Here, nothing matches. Nothing matches, and it's great. I love it. But in my last place, it just so happened that everything was black. This just so happened. But yeah, prior to that, nope. Nothing. And why does it need to match? Now, what's the importance for it to match? Why does it need to? Oh, Dexter. Yeah, I heard that. What are you rolling around the floor for? Big yawn. Oh, cutie bum. So cute. Sorry, you're talking here as well. I used to do that with my mum. I used to talk crap. Gibberish crap, whatever. And I love her for tolerating it. Because as I grew up, I started to recognize that I wasn't actually, yeah. It's fun sometimes though. Like I'm still doing it now. Common schneller. It's great. It's a great time. And you know exactly what I'm saying. So obviously I don't need to say it in English, do I? Huh? Do I need to say anything in English? No, because you understand, you get it. Especially you, Abby. I know your Simlish is very fluent. It's very fluent. So I can literally hubba smarbada, and you'd be like bakala smardadodo, and I'd be like What do you mean how bad your room is? Oh, here, I see. Honestly, this water flask is terrible. So now you do know what I said, Abby, don't lie. So you'll say, so your room's small and messy, but do you have pictures up and stuff? I mean, what freedoms do you have to be able to move stuff around? Are there any freedoms at all? I know not necessarily in terms of size, but like, you know, just how you decorate the walls and stuff. Is there any room or wall space or anything? Any kind of things you can just switch around and make it a little bit I mean, I'm assuming there isn't, because you probably would have done it by now if that's how you feel about it. But I'm just checking again. I was walking with a tub of it one day and tripped over. The slime went flying in my cupboard. Oh no! What were you doing with a tub of slime, Abby? What was Callum trying to get you to do? Do you know? Do you have any idea what Callum was trying to get you to do? Because Callum's an irresponsible gamer. He's a naughty one. That Callum. He's a naughty one. That old Callum. We do love him though. He's cheeky. He's a cheeky. But yeah, like. What were you doing? What was the purpose of this? What, dribbler? Hang on, let me see if I can Simlish. Language in fiction. Oh, there's a whole video on it. Wait a minute. There's actually a video on how the language was formed. And here's some popular songs in Simlish. So actually, I remember this. Wait a second. I remember that this. The funny thing is that last one, that actually, wait, I'm going to do that again. That actually sounded like they were talking English. It's not clear. I don't know if you know, but what I'm doing is these are all covers. These are all Simlish covers of famous songs. So literally all of these were songs from yeah. Blobby Dooda. Well, that looks like a fun one. I might watch that afterwards. I'll watch that later. But yes, so there's a whole video as well on how Simlish came about. It's a fascinating thing. If I had a baby that started talking Simlish, as in it actually started talking Simlish, I would have to go to EA and say, not what have you done? What are these? I don't care how it happened. I'll figure it out later. But first, I need to know how to communicate with my child. Can you please teach me Simlish? Because I want to know what the hell they just said. Wild. No, you wouldn't know exactly. Yeah, the artist came up on the screen. So Monsters and Men, yeah. It still sounds like they're talking English. Yeah. I didn't quite, it wasn't clear what they were saying. It's wild, yeah. Like but then technically babies kind of do talk Simlish, don't they? Isn't it? Maybe they don't enunciate. That's the problem. It's the lack of enunciation. It's not the language. It's the lack of clarity as to what they're saying. Their Simlish could actually be very, very good, but their enunciation and pronunciation just needs a little bit of work. So when I have a kid, what I might do is see if I can get them to really pronounce those abalabas, and then we'll get the ball rolling. I'll teach them Simlish. That'll be their language. Yeah. Like, hang on. Okay, so what's this? So wait, this is a 3-minute video about how they came about with the language. 1 second. Sims 3, right.
Simlish is the language of the Sims. It's when our characters get together and talk to each other and interact with each other or expressing their feelings. Simlish is what they use.
The Sims is such a special and unique game that having our very own special and unique language just perfectly makes sense.
Maybe. There you go. See, look, see, Twigsy's about it. My baby sister speaks Sim. In it. It's already happening. It's already happening. It's there. Ga naba dagu. Everyone after me. Ga naba dagu. Yeah, I think that's exactly what
Realize
happened.
that it would be great for players to hear popular artists doing their songs in Simlish and bring some of their world into the Sims games.
Today I recorded a song in Simlish and it was amazing. I recorded
This is Nelly Furtado, by the way. I'm like a bird on a fly. That one.
my song Manos al Aire, which is normally in Spanish. So recording it in another language in Simlish was really, really fun. No, perdiste el control. Every time it's really amazing how much it sounds like the original song, even though it's this make-believe language.
Hey, I'm Pixie Lot, and today I'm re-recording my first single, Mama Do, in Simlish. But things that can't get below.
I don't know what the science is to it, but I was given a sheet with it all written out, and I'm like, Juba Bafwiwa.
I was so stoked when EA approached me to be a part of Sims 3 World Adventures. Bawamku, Webasuka Hup, Bawama Meeba My, Bawama Meeba Gal, Bawamku.
It's weird because you almost don't even notice unless you start paying attention.
Every single night, I wabba sneak gun ipsu.
Does not make any sense.
This just got really funny really quickly. I'm gonna share this with my. Oh man. Wait. I'm gonna find this now. This is so good. Watching like serious artists, like multi-million-dollar artists, basically be like, so wabba do babsy, but you're like, what are you doing? It's great. It's a good time. Right. Excuse me. Habba nabba. It's a random strangers waving at them. Yeah. So wait, when you wave to them, you say habba nabba. Yeah, literally, exactly. Yeah. And that's how you teach them. And then eventually they'd be walking around in the supermarkets being like, habba nabba, habba nabba. Oh my God, I kind of want to do that. Oh. Why are you looking at me with such evil eyes? What happened? Oh, you calm down now. You okay? Yeah? You want to come up again? Do you want to come up again? There wasn't a Simlish for cats, was there? There wasn't. I don't think there was. I think there was ever there was. I mean, obviously you wouldn't need one, would you? But how would that sound? Simlish for cats. Meow. 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 Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you? Corral. Oh, what happened? Did you see that? Dexter literally went squirrel. Amazing. Corral. Corral. Rapow. I don't know. I can't. I've got nothing. Me. What's that? Meow meow meow. Oh God. So I seriously wonder what would happen if you let a child when younger watch Sims interact. I mean, they would start to do it, much like we did. Ah! I keep yawning. I'm so tired. Oh, babe. Well, when you're done, you can go back to sleep, right? Because like I said, we'll be done here in about 40 minutes. So yeah, you can go back to sleep, have a little rest, have a little snoozy pose, and then you're good. He's still there. He's just on my knee. Again, not swallowing. Not swallowing, are you? Not swallowing. Silly poop. So RuPaul is RuPaul, yes. So hang on, right.
Any sense?
I actually went into a coffee shop one morning to get some breakfast, and I was standing in line, and I heard the song on the radio that was Sway by the Perishers, but I actually only knew it in Simlish, so I found myself humming along and going, wait a minute.
Why should be famous? Oh no, I said in the wrong verse.
These people have been working really hard to get these songs right in their original language. So now to just take that and convert it to Simlish, it puts a lot of work on them.
So it's perfect for me because I sing bizarrely anyway. And I didn't even realize like they were singing in a different language because it sounds like right.
We're up over 100 artists now doing Simlish songs.
That's insane.
Nelly Furtado's being our most recent, and Natasha Bedingfield and Willie Allen being some of the biggest names from our most recent games.
It really is so much fun to be able to listen to their Simlish and feel like I'm telling their story, and I can make up whatever I want about it, and it really makes my game feel like my own. And the Simlish is a huge part of that experience, along with the music and everything they say to each other. It's just the Sims are the Sims, and that helps define them.
Make sure to check out The Sims 3 World Adventures this coming November.
See, the problem with that as well is that technically, as Nelly Furtado is saying, she sings sometimes in Spanish, and because of due to my own cultural ignorance, what she was singing right there might as well have been Spanish because I have no idea. Obviously it wasn't. But I was also like, but how do I know? It sounds kind of like Spanish because of the way that she's singing it, but definitely it's not, but it could be. What language is it, Dexter? What is happening? What's going on? Oh, buddy. Look at, he's sat here like a royal. He really is. Hang on, I'll show you. He's literally sat here like an absolute royal. He's like royalty. Wait. Honestly. Oh, no, he's getting... Oh, you didn't want pictures taken. No photo. Okay, then, fine. Sul, ubi. No, I'll read all of that. Sul, ubi. Zachuaga plerk, maja arriba, huba, ferbi we. That does actually... Is that actually a Simlish line? You could be a Sim, Twigsy. In fact, you probably are a Sim. And I reckon, actually, Twigsy, you're my Sim. Because I always fail to get my sim up in time for work. And I really had to work hard to get my sim up in time for work. They were always late. Always fucking late to work. Which is also reflective of my own life. So I really worked that out. Flamba Keepso! Mibe! Flamba Keepso? Flamba Keepso. Oh, Boogie. I love it. Like, it's so weird when you look at cats and you're like talking to them. Why did I put you in the wrong room? I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I think I was trying to get you to eat some spaghetti straight out the fridge. Just pull it out, eat it. That's something I think, oh, spaghetti. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea, isn't it? Make some biscotti. Biscotti. It's weird because what I was going to say, when I'm talking to the cat, I know the cat can hear me. I know the cat is hearing exactly what I am saying. But it's bizarre because, of course, the cat has no idea what I'm saying. But it hears exactly what I'm saying. The cat hears me saying, I know what I'm saying. But the cat cannot compute that. Dexter. And he's still, I don't think he's very good at responding to his name. Dexter. Oh, no, he does. Hey, buddy. Oh, you just want strokies again. Yeah. Oh, he's handsome. He is handsome. Bless him. He hasn't got a lot of attention this week. So I think he just, he's really capitalizing on me being at my computer right now. Are you going to scratch? Go on then. Scratch it up. Get in there. You're putting holes in my t-shirt as well. Mate. Leave my clothes alone. Please. I'm missing all the comments. You felt like singing it. Oh, fair enough. The room isn't even a bedroom. It's made to be an office. Well, maybe that's where Twigsy, that's where you get your work done. And right now your work is yourself. Yeah? You ever thought about that little nugget? Yeah? You ever thought about that little piece of chicken? Yeah? Dexter speaks to him. That's why he's not listening to you. I think that's exactly what it is. A few words from Dexter. We love to hear it. We love it. We love to hear it. Absolutely. Correct. Oh, now he's just rubbing on the microphone. Now he's just knocked the microphone over. No, see, you've not. Absolutely not. So hang on, sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen. I'm just going to turn the speaker off. What are you doing? Well, you're going to attack the mouse now. He's lying here and he's clearly just looking for things to like play around with. What are you doing? Here we go, back to the microphone. He's going to push it over again. He's going to do it again. What is wrong with you, mister? I'll never call you Nugget again. No, I wasn't calling you Nugget. I said that little nugget, as in that little nugget of information. I wasn't calling you Nugget. I wouldn't call you a nugget. Twigsy. No, I was saying, how'd you like that little nugget of information? That's what I meant. And then I said, yeah, how'd you like that little piece of chicken? Not, how'd you like that, you little nugget? No, that's not how I was saying it. Different way. I got called a nugget once. Once in my life, I got called a nugget. And they died. No, they didn't. I just said don't call me a nugget. That's it. Dexter clearly wanted to listen to music. Or he could have been calling me a nugget. Who knows? Now you wanted to hear some music, didn't you? What are you looking at now? Can you stop seeing? Swallow? Okay, yeah, get off me. Because I can see that drool. Oh, you got me. I could literally see the drool hanging from his mouth. And I was like, right. No, I am sure, Twigsy. I'm not backtracking. It was a joke, bro. No, I'm genuinely, I actually meant, because I say that quite often. How'd you like that little nugget? Not how'd you like that little nugget? That's different way of saying it and a very different meaning. It's not it. It's not the one. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, what's this? Oh, don't call it that then. No. Boring. Right. Yeah, exactly. See? It was a joke, bro. I was just joking. Can't you take sense of humor? Snowflake me, triggered me. No, I'm not doing it. No. I've had to deal with a lot of that this week. I've had to deal with a lot of that. And my goodness me, I tell you, I'm not going to go into it, but just the conversation around Black Lives Matter is atrocious. So I've just been dealing with so many people just like that. It's just joking. Oh, is it triggered? Oh, it's a snowflake. I can only get that impression to go so far. I can't. Someone stood me up and they were like, it's a joke. Wow. Oh, they're really moving like that out here. They did not understand why I was upset mad at them. The thing is, no. Oh my God, Abby, do you know what? Oh man, you just reminded me. I actually did that. Except I didn't actually mean to do that, but I did do that. And oh my freaking God, I worked with the person. It was horrific. It was so horrific and embarrassing. But I was just messing around and being like, hey, do you want to go for a drink on Friday? And they were like, yeah, okay. And I was like, cool, I'll see you then. And I was just joking at that time, playing around, just being a character. And then literally on Friday in the evening, I'm chilling at home, minding my damn business. And I literally get a message from them saying, hey, I'm at the place. Where are you? And I was like, I'm at home. And I literally said, I was just kidding about that. I wasn't. Oh, and I still feel horrible to this day about that. I feel horrible because she was lovely. She was so lovely. Lovely person. Really, really sweet, lovely person. And I ruined it completely. I did feel remorse. That's the difference. This guy who actually said it was a joke and didn't understand why you were mad, Abby. No, not a joke. You're a dick. That's different. I was still a dick because I shouldn't have joked about it. I should remorse. That's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah. Imagine being standing in the middle. Exactly. No, exactly. Yeah. Especially when you obviously want to spend time with them because you chose to spend time with them because you're there, ready to spend time with them. Shame. Shame. I didn't know. I did that thing. I didn't forget. I just didn't mean it in the first place. But I really should have made that clear. That was completely my fault. Like, I should have made that clear that I was just messing around. But then you don't mess around with stuff like that. Don't mess around with stuff like that because, of course, you know, it's awkward either way. If you do that as a joke and then turn around and go, no, I'm just kidding, you're still probably going to hurt the other person's feelings if they said yes because they think now they're going on a date with you. Oh, it's horrible. Don't joke about it. Terrible stuff. No, not a joke. Never a joke. Never funny, never funny, never funny, never funny, never funny. It's never funny. It's never, never funny. The reason why we make vomiting noises when we mock people like that is because we might vomit just thinking about them. No, yeah, it's also because they are gross. That's why. It's because they're disgusting and they're gross and we don't like them. It makes us want to empty our insides because of the idea that in our minds they exist and therefore the only way we think of repelling them is by vomiting out any kind of energy that they bring to us. And we're just like, oh, get it out of my body. I must be cleansed. I need a shower. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. Single no, it's not. It's not funny. It's not funny at all, and it sucks. So no, basically, in short, I'm sorry that happened to you, Abby. That really is really embarrassing and a shitty thing to do. And also, dare to like double down and be like, haha, it was a joke. Like that's just, that's why I don't date men. See, that's why I don't date men. I'm just not. No, not doing it. But what I will do is eat some what's it, which this guy, absolute. Watch this. I haven't even opened them yet. He's already looking at them. No. Literally, he was lying down, facing the wall over there, and I picked up the bag. I'm not even joking. He looked at me, looked at the bag, looked back at me, looked back at the bag, and now he's set up next to my chair, and I'm like, okay, I'm putting them down. I'm putting them down. I'm not doing it. He loves what's-its. He loves them. He loves them. Yeah, I've got a single that will be coming out for sure. Women can be nicer. Yes, they can be nicer. Men, there are a lot of good men out there. It's just unfortunate that the ones who aren't so great get most of the attention. It's a shame. I think it's finding that wonderful, comfortable ground between a guy who is confident and outspoken and, you know, so on, but isn't an asshole at the same time. It's that wonderful ground, because also on the other side of things, maybe a guy who's like super timid, who's like super, you know, really nice and stuff, but really, really, really like timid and stuff. You know, you find that wonderful ground in between where it's like, okay, I know this applies to women too, by the way. Is, you know, it's nice the woman's confident and, you know, they kind of are at least getting to grips of understanding who they are. They know they are, but at the same time, they're not a dick. It's just that, you know, be confident, but not a dick. It's that really nice place where they can just sit and be. It's great. Really great. That's the base level. Obviously, my expectations are far higher than that. And I have achieved them. Hooray! I have my partner. The partner literally of my dream. So that's great. But yeah. I'm also, sorry. No, I didn't want to open that. Okay. I swear I just saw something. Oh yeah, there we go. if I was attracted to men, I'd want a guy who doesn't have masculinity as fragile as a glass chandelier. I wouldn't want a masculine man. No, well, actually, no. This is the thing. I don't think I'd want anyone who has. I don't, but because again, I don't think I'd want to be with anyone whose any level of identity is fragile. Do you know what I mean? Like the idea that anything could happen and they take it as like some personal thing in regards to like who they see themselves as. Like that's not really like okay. Like, and there's some things that I'm like, yeah, fair enough. I'll allow that. So for example, like being trans, kind of like, well, yeah, because trans people have a history of being discriminated against and so on. But being a man, being a woman to some degree, I'm kind of like, yo, lesser to degree with the women. But yeah, I'm just like, you just don't let it be sensitive. Because basically what I'm saying is femininity is sensitive as well. But not, and I know that technically you could say, well, yeah, that's femininity, but femininity also has like a toxic feminine element to it, where it's just like, oh my God, it's like you're not this thing, right? You're not this thing. That's fine. You can be more than this thing. You trying to identify with just this thing is just kind of gross, and it's just, oh my God. Please be a whole human being, please, for the love of God. Stop just being this thing. It's disgusting. Yeah. I know who I do not want. I don't want one of those guys who's tried to compete with the people off of Love Island. No. I think there's a type of person that person belongs to. So I'm not. I wouldn't want to be around people either. But I mean, because their lifestyle is really based around one thing, which is basically working out and then trying to have sex. It just doesn't really give me the spectrum of excitement that I really want in a relationship. So no, not my cup of tea, but thanks very much. No. I think it's just having like a well-rounded individual, really. Someone who's just well-rounded. That's it. Nicely, not perfect. Obviously not perfect because it doesn't exist. But this element of they understand their flaws, and even the flaws they don't understand, they come to understand. They know their strengths. They know what they're about. I mean, obviously for me, I'm a lot older, so I think I have a whole different, standard. But at the base of it, that's what I think. I'm just like, can you just be at least this kind of human being? For me, I don't care about what you are to other people. I'm sure you're someone's cup of tea, absolutely. But for me, like that's how I'd want you to be. Not anything else, No. Well, yeah, any guy sees women. Yeah, well, precisely, yeah. And we could call them default men. Because also, and I'm not, I feel like I'm doing this to be contrarian and be like deliberately obnoxious, but I'm not. It's only because, I'm the only guy here. So I'm also going to point out that, yeah, this is also a thing where, because I've actually experienced this a lot growing up, where a lot of women will expect me to be like a manly man, like a masculine man, that kind of thing. And I'm like, oh God, you cannot read this at all. You don't get it. This is not it in the slightest. You're not getting any of that from me, my friend. Because of course I'm large, right? So I'm 6'4" and I'm big and everything like that. So they expect me to be like, man, I'm gonna ride a motorbike and punch a bear. But no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. But hey, that's why we dismantle the patriarchy. We dismantle the systems and we eat the rich and so on and so on. Maybe something unique about them, because I can guarantee if there's something different about them, they have experience getting bullied. So that way they are more understanding. So yeah, the default, we'll just call them default. I think isn't it just basic? Is that it? They're just basic. For sure. That's an interesting one, Abby. I mean, I totally see where you're coming from. with that. It makes me think about something I said once, which actually was horrific. And I'm not going to share with you because it was really fucking embarrassing what I said once. Really, really, really embarrassing. But yeah, I think maybe hopefully they have never been bullied. Like, you know, hopefully they've never gone through adversity of some sort. Hopefully, I mean, you don't want to wish for that. Like, oh yes, you went through hardship. Excellent. Please be with me. Date me. You've suffered. Excellent. But I think there is some validity in that though, because I do get what you mean. I do totally get what you mean, because I think so adversity builds character, but you want to know that there's a person who's able to maintain a level of down-to-earthness in spite of them having experienced adversity, right? It's kind of like you haven't become the sum of your experiences. You've overcome that and moved past it, you know? For sure. I've heard that a lot, Abby, as well. I've heard that so much. Like, I've actually heard people say, like, why do I keep picking the wrong guy? And it's like, you need to answer that question in full. That's the only way to get around this. You need to ask that question and answer it consciously and properly, because that's the answer is. It's there in there. And a lot of people will think it's because of men, and I know that some, and again, same with women as well. Like, guys will be like, oh, women are all crazy, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, again, it goes both ways. And people will say, like, why do I always end up with them, and da 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 da. And it's just like, well, maybe it's not them. Maybe it's the fact that you're attracting them. Because again, there are so, like, bear in mind, there are so many people out there. And I don't think we understand how many people are actually out there. And so we restrict our pool of opportunity for a really lovely life partner down to the pool that we see. So often we just kind of end up with the same person over and over again because we think that's all that men are. And the other problem with this, and actually this is a whole thing, I think I went into this a few weeks ago, or several weeks ago before you joined us, Abby, wherein if a person sees a pattern of picking the same kind of guy over and over again, what can also be difficult is that it becomes the norm. So there's an expectation they have of the guys they date. They start, and this happens subconsciously. They don't realize that they go into dating expecting a guy to behave poorly because that's all they've seen. And this is a reality. This is a true thing that takes place. And then when they meet a guy who is exactly what they need, but isn't predictable in the way that they don't do the things that the person expects them to do, the person actually gets uncomfortable because suddenly this guy is not behaving in line. And actually there's almost a conversation that takes place that says, this guy is too different. And people say he's too nice and all this kind of stuff, right? This guy's too different. I'm not used to this. I can't date this because I don't know this. Even though it's good for me, it's great. It's exactly what I need and exactly what I want. But I'm used to this. This is what I'm used to. This is what I know, which is guys screwing me over and treating me like crap over and over and over again. So I'm going to make that decision because I know that decision. And it's a statement. I've got to remember how I worded it. It's the comfort of familiarity, the comfort of pain being more comfortable than the discomfort of comfort. So I say it again. It's the comfort of pain is more comfortable than the discomfort of comfort. And that's why you end up with people who basically will go into that. I'm not saying that's what you do. I guess what I'm saying is you pick the wrong guys, have a look at that. Take a look now, before it's too late, before your voice goes into, like, you know, your mind goes into this place of like, yeah, all men are trash, and you know, I can't find a good man out here, blah blah blah, blah, because that's inevitably what can take place. I think you've given up, to be fair. You can't trust anyone anymore. Well, there you go. See, yeah, there it is, right? You can't trust anyone anymore. Screw it, it's over. So that narrative has already kind of implanted its way into your head, where you're like, that's it, we're done. I can't find a man. Stupid. They're all nonsense. Da da da. But you know, yeah, that's a fair decision to make. I can't say you're not doing. I'm not going to force you to go out. No, keep dating, keep going. But I think it's also keeping your mind open to recognize that you have just dated a few bad people. That doesn't mean that all of them are bad. But naturally, you're going to want to protect yourself, like you've just done there with your robot voice. Defense barriers protected. Activation now. Like, yeah, you've just done it. So then you've got to prepare for when a guy does show up and do the right thing for you to open those barriers up carefully so that you can allow them in. And it's a very, the thing is, it's a very vulnerable place to be in. It's a really, really vulnerable place to be in because, of course, you're fully aware of the risk. You're hyper aware of the risk because that's one of the driving forces behind you having to open up your barriers again. And there's no guarantee that guy will or will not hurt you. There's no guarantee. You can never guarantee it. You just can't. It's not something you can promise. So you kind of have to go with your gut. And unfortunately, you either, which I'm sure you'll kind of go, yeah, that's what I'm doing. You'll either be like, I'm going to stay single for the rest of my life, and that'll be that, and then I won't have to hurt ever again, which again is a bit of a fallacy. That's not true. You will hurt in some way, shape, or form. If I just, what is this? My hair is just not behaving at all. Yeah, you can find another one. And that's fair. That's totally fair anyway. I think that's also a quite mature decision to make, because the choice to not date anyone is kind of like a choice to basically say, I'm going to just spend some time doing me. And that's totally fine. That is absolutely fine. In fact, in some cases it's encouraged, because also what you're also saying is I'm aware that my value does not lie in the relationship with another person. Oh my God, I just hair popping up everywhere. These threads, it's ridiculous. You know, so yeah. I remember there's one guy in college that me and Abby were pretty sure fancied me, possibly both of us, and he followed us around college a lot. Oh my God. And did you report it? Did you feel safe, or did you report it? Because yeah, that's kind of creepy. A little bit weird. Wait, I think I heard the front door. 1 second. I didn't hear the front door. I didn't. Because I don't have the sign up there, so there's nothing to tell them to hit the door really hard, because I'm here, ready to go. Right, here we go. Let's do a little party trick with Dexter. Wait, was that C or T? Oh dear. Oh God, there was 2 of them. No, it's not okay. Right, on what's it? Here we go. We're gonna do this. You're gonna see how much this cat loves what's. Is he gonna come in? He's outside the door right now. Let's see if he recognizes. Yep, he's heard it. He heard the first crunch. There he is. You knew him a bit. Right, here we go. Are we going to see? No, Dexter, the hand is empty. There's no what's-it in that. He loves a what's-it. It's mental. Right, break that in half. Oh, Jesus. With the nails, mate. Right, here we go. Yep, it's not. Right. Oh, there we go. Okay. So here's the what's-it. Watch his face. Watch it. There it is. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, yep. We want it. We want that. That's what we want. Yes. That's what we want. We want to be on a stable ground so that we can lick the what's it. Yes. There you go, buddy. He loves a what's it. He cannot get enough of it. I think that needs to be a lesson for young people on how to communicate when you just have a fancy for someone. I know it's really hard. I know it is. But it's like a whole new feeling. How do I respond when I'm attracted to someone? All I know what to do is follow them around or text them weird stuff. You know, I don't get it. I think I need lessons in it. No. Not how it's done, Bella. Not how it's done. Ready? You gonna eat it all? Go on. Yeah. There you go. He loves it. Oh my God, that's the last message he sent. That really is creepy. That's actually the creepiest thing. Ew. Oh no! Oh, Abby. That's terrifying. Are you poor thing? No. Not how it's done. Oh Lord. No. Funny, I had to have a conversation with a friend of mine about 2 years ago, where he was like, you know, I realized this girl at the gym, and we got talking and stuff like that, and I asked her out for coffee, and she said, "What is it?" She said, "Oh, I don't really have a lot of free time, and I don't really drink coffee." So he was like, "Okay, cool," and he asked me, "So what can I do to make it work?" And I was like, "Dude, you talk to this girl at the gym, yeah. You asked her out for coffee, yeah. She said she doesn't have a lot of time and she doesn't really drink coffee. What does that tell you?" And he kind of thought about it for ages, and he was like, "Does it mean that she's not interested?" I'm like, dude, if she was interested, she wouldn't. You can go to a coffee house and drink anything other than coffee. Also, when someone likes someone, they make time. The fact that the first thing she said was, "I don't have a lot of time," literally is a case of, I'm not willing to make time for you. You need to see that, and you need to stop chasing it. Leave it alone. Because it's the nicest way someone could basically be like, no. But the problem is, again, I'm aware. Yeah, if you don't want to. Exactly. Not interested. And I remember, of course, no, sorry, I'm aware that in the conversations that women have, it's very hard to turn a man down because you don't know how they're going to respond, because some of them respond weird. And so, you know, how do you do it? And obviously guys get mad as well, because it's like, oh, they could have just said no. It's like, well, actually, no, they couldn't just said no, because sometimes just saying no is also risky. It's hard to turn men down, which is pathetic. But yeah, I had to teach him. I had to literally be like, stop chasing that woman. Leave her. You're at her gym, for Christ's sake. That poor woman. It probably isn't bad just asking around. It'd be fine. But my God. Yeah. But literally, it's easy. Actually, I mean, Abby, you can do the same thing. You'd be like, I know, again, this doesn't work, but literally, first port of call, no, I'm in a relationship. I'm in a relationship. And if they continue to push, you can, again, hold it against them and kind of be like, the fact that I've told you I'm in a relationship and you can't respect that tells me you're not the kind of person I would want to date, even if I was in a relationship. Not there. You're not going to play with me, sis. Right, I'm going to wipe my hands because it's kind of gross me putting my fingers in my mouth and touching everything. Just wear a ring on your finger when you're older. Yeah. Fake marriage. Absolutely. That's always a fun time. Fake it all. Fake it all. Just be fake. You're a sim. It's all not real. I'm back in a sec. What the fuck is that? Oh. So you see, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you already got a ring. Ta-da, done. Problem solved. So now you just need a fake husband or fake wife or whatever, and just be like, you know, I'm married now. That's it. And you can. Marrying yourself is actually something that people have done. Hang on. Someone has actually done that. Marry yourself. Why growing numbers are saying yes to themselves. Welcome to the world of self-marriage or sologamy, which sounds like a dirty word. Sologamy is a marriage by a person to themselves. I think that's really nice. Because I saw, Twigsy, you said peak of narcissism. Now, I'm actually going to dive into this because narcissism has been really, really badly projected. And bear in mind, you're the same person who also wants to know about self-care and self-love, right? So it's also about being clear about where the kind of boundaries lie. So marrying yourself isn't necessarily narcissism, although a form of narcissism could be marrying yourself, right? So it's not necessarily that. I think the idea of a person going through a process of just, you know, acknowledging and celebrating a relationship they built with themselves, I think is perfectly fine. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. But if it is a case of that person genuinely, you know, really sitting in this idea that they are the most important thing in the world, in spite of everyone else, in a very kind of aggressive kind of way, then maybe, yeah, you're building into that. But here, like, narcissism is the pursuit of gratification from vanity or egotistic admiration of one's idealized self-image and attribute. So again, that means that a person can have a, you know, a self-marriage, and all they're doing is saying, I really appreciate the person I am, I love the person I am, and I think that's great. That's not necessarily a matter of vanity or egotism. That's merely a case of saying the relationship I have with myself is healthy. Now, if I were then to say, I'm the best thing in the world, I can't believe how amazing I am, I'm the hottest thing that ever happened, my body is like 10, 11 out of 10, oh my God, I've got to marry this thing right now, it's so hot, got to do it. That's narcissism right there. But there's a very big difference between the two. Do you know what I mean? There's a big difference between how those two things look. And I only jump on that because I've seen people use the word narcissism, and I'm like, that's not narcissism, what they're doing. That's actually really healthy. And that's it's sad because, of course, people look at something that could be a healthy practice and then vilify, like weaponize it, be like, oh my God, that's so narcissistic. No. Come back. Stop it. Come back. That's actually something that you should be doing, not talking shit about. But I'm not saying, Twigsy, that you should marry yourself. Unless you wanted to. Imagine that. Like a whole ceremony that's just about you. Like, you know, Twigsy, I'm the shit. I'm great. I'm amazing. What? I love this. And I love the fact that y'all love this. Welcome to my marriage to myself. I know that sounded a little bit like narcissism, but it wasn't. That wasn't the version I was going for. Whatever. Anyway, not even kidding. I spent a full hour last night having a conversation on my bed with myself about how I hate my room and that I want my brother's room. And what was the conclusion of that conversation, Twigsy? Be yourself staring back at you, repeating the words. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Here we go. Right, let's do this. 11 signs you're dating a narcissist and how to get out. So, 9 official criteria for, what the hell, narcissistic personality disorder. Grandiose sense of self-importance. Grandiose, large sense of self-importance. Preoccupation with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. Belief they're special and unique and can only be understood by or should associate with other special high-status people or institutions. Need for excessive admiration. Sense of entitlement. Interpersonality exploitative behavior, which I'm going to look at because actually I don't know what that means. Lack of empathy. Envy of others or belief that others are envious of them. And then demonstration of arrogant and haughty behaviors or attitudes. There we go. So that is a narcissist. Those are kind of the 9 key traits. But I'm just going to look at this now. Interpersonality, a tendency to be interpersonally exploitative in that they use others to achieve their own ends. A lack of empathy demonstrated through an unwillingness to recognize or identify with the feelings and needs of others. Okay, cool. There you go. Oh wait, I haven't actually done the list. So here we go. We need to swap rooms. Okay, cool. That's the conclusion. The conclusion is that I should. That sounds great. I can't share things. Amazing. There you go. See, marry yourself. You're ready to go ring, babe. You're ready to go. The conclusion was that I should have had my brother's room. It was the one I called dibs on, and just because there's 2 of them doesn't mean they can't fit in my room. Yeah, they have nowhere near as much stuff as me, and they have a bunk bed, and I have a double. You got a double bed still. Usually we need to swap rooms. I like it. I think you should bring across a presentation that you can put together to bring that to those in power and say, hey, let's sort this out. I've just looked at the time. I'm going to have to go. We're going to have to call it here. We're going to have to end it. End it. End it. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to have to go. But of course, I will be seeing you guys on Monday again to say more things about more things. And maybe we'll come back to narcissism and we'll look through the list, see where we're at. But thank you very much for being here today. As always, thank you. Naturally, we throw the dabs down and we give it the hashtag and we make sure, oh God, not park. And we make sure that we are safe and happy out there and we're doing our best. That's right. That's right, Twigsy. Way to go. That's the one. But yes, have a wonderful weekend all. I'll catch up with you soon and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Great. Park of the Peak. Park of the Eek. Brilliant. Amazing. Right. Bye. Bye, all. See you later.